This is the math addition test read aloud for you. There's going to be 24 points possible, and it's over understanding the properties of addition, including the associative, commutative, and identity algorithms. Please make sure that you have your name on here, and you put today's date. Very important that you put both of those on there. Okay, let's begin. The next questions, you need to make sure that you use complete sentences to answer the following questions. Make sure you think about your question before you start to write down your answer. Use good math language in your answers, like the stuff that we've talked about in class. So question number 1, it's worth 2 points. Mr. Grimm said that 51 plus 73 does not equal the same sum as 73 plus 51. Do you agree or disagree with Mr. Grimm? Please circle here if you agree with him, or circle B if you disagree with him. But down here, you need to explain your thinking using the math talk that we've practiced. Okay, question 2. This is worth 1 point. Mrs. Snyder showed her students this problem on the whiteboard. 37 plus 25 equals 37 plus 23 plus 3 inside the parentheses. And she told them that it was true. Can you explain Mrs. Snyder's addition sentence? Okay, this is question 3. It's worth 2 points. True or false? 478 plus 0 equals 478. Explain your answer. So here you need to write whether it's true or false, or that you agree with that or don't agree with it. And then, of course, give some evidence. Okay, the next 5 problems, you're going to need to solve the following problems using any addition algorithm. Use the space below to show your answer. So you can use any algorithm. So down here you'd show the space. Here's some space. There's some of these. So this is where you get to use your favorite way to add. All right, here's a number story. In the movie Despicable Me, there were 613 minions. In the movie Despicable Me 3, there were 306 minions. How many minions were there altogether? Show your work below. It's worth 3 points. You need to put your equation here. What number sentence did you use? Here's your answer. And then over here you need to show your work. And that's where you earn the 3 points. 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget to include your units. What are we talking about here? Okay, we're on to our last kind of set here. So solve the following problems using any addition strategy. You must solve it in a way different than the way it is listed. So show your work. Try and use more than one different strategy, 1 point each. So here you can see that it's set up as a stack and add. So like a traditional. So over here you need to use a different method to show that you know a different way to add, like backup plan. Here's another one. And the same happens on 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. You need to use other addition strategies. Okay, so you need to show me that you can add in more than one way. Make sure you show all your work. Okay, last question. Marvin Mummy was counting bones. He scared his friends to half to death when he showed them his collection of 296 bones. Gus Gould said he had more bones than Marvin Mummy. He has 314 bones. How many bones do these scary dudes have all together? Okay, so you get 1 point for your number model, your equation. You get a point for your answer here. And of course, include the units. What is it that we're talking about? And then showing your work over here is very important. And we're almost done. So the last things that you need to do is you need to make sure you check each answer all the way through for completeness. All the ways, numbers 1 through 19. Make sure it's done all the way. And did you show your work? Those ones that required writing. Did you use good writing skills? Did you use complete sentences and capitals and periods? Did you try your best with spelling? And lastly, it's really important because we can't give you credit if you didn't write your name on it. Did you write your name on your test? Do so. Thank you. If it's all set, please turn it in to where your teacher said to.